My name is Dr. Yasmin Gokal. In this video, you will learn about how to design a coaching session aligned with International Coaching Federation's recommendations. According to ICF Core Competency Number 3, coaches should partner with the client and relevant stakeholders to create clear agreements about the coaching relationship, process, plans, and goals. It is important to establish agreements for the overall coaching engagement, as well as those for each coaching session. Here are 4 areas that we should explore and clarify in each coaching session. Every coaching session should start with identifying the topic and the goal of the session. Coach and the client should agree on what they want to accomplish during the session. It is always helpful to understand the motivation behind that desired goal. Also, what the client believes they need to address or resolve to achieve what they want to accomplish in the session should be identified. In each coaching session, coaches should understand the measures of success. What does success look like for the client if they accomplish their goal? We will learn how to insert these elements into each coaching session by asking open-ended questions. A great first question can be asking the client, what would they like to work on in the session today? We should allow the client to tell their story without interruption and at the end acknowledge and validate their feelings as appropriate. At this time, we should help the client refine the goal by asking clarifying questions. Coaches should understand what they would like to achieve by the end of the session regarding to that goal. Once the goal and what they want to achieve during the session is clear, paraphrase the goal back to the client to confirm.
Once the goal of the session is identified, we need to understand how client will know this session was beneficial for them to address their goals. Here are some great questions to ask. Identify client's measure of success. How would you know you achieved your goal at the end of the session? How are we going to measure this session's performance? What would you like to walk away with from this session? What is the first sign that shows you the problem is solved? By asking clarifying questions, try to refine the goal in a way that it is achievable in that particular session. It is important to understand the motivation behind the goal. By having the client talk about their inspiration behind this particular goal, may help them find solutions during the coaching session. Here is a great question to ask: why is achieving this goal important to you? Coaches should be curious about why don't the client have what they want. What gets in the way of achieving their goal? Identifying the roadblocks one by one and resolving them one by one will give a great direction to the coaching session. As a summary, in every coaching session, coaches should identify the goals for the session, the successive measure from the perspective of the client's inspiration to work on this goal, and the roadblocks that keeps them achieving their goal. Clarifying these 4 elements at the beginning of each coaching session will help you keep the session focused on achieving client's goal. Coaches should partner with the client to manage the time and focus of the session. Coaching should be done in the direction of the client's desired outcome unless the client indicates otherwise. Now we learned how to design our coaching sessions by clarifying 4 important areas. It is time to practice.